Hi, I'm Henry Wagons.
And I'm Mark Tuckerbag Dawson.
And believe it or not, we've been allowed into the Montreal Jazz Fest with a year of you by our side.
Yes.
And being a family man now, is it harder being on the road? Do they come with you?
I'm at the infancy of a month-long trip, having had a 9-month-old baby. So I'm at the start of the trip, so it's okay. But I imagine a few weeks into this tour, I might be missing my baby very much. I love my child. And yeah, I'm starting to miss her. And I think that will grow. But the angst and feelings generated by my absence will, I think, add to the roller coaster ride that is the Wagons show. I'm going to harness the energies. The good thing about being a musician is you can kind of cultivate any of those kind of embryonic emotions and channel it into your playing. And, I think that's what we'll do. I think the shows are going to get as, emotionally intense as an episode of CSI. There's going to be the same highs and lows, the same negatives and positives.
We can really let it out on the audience. We can solve some crime at the same time, I think, as well, like CSI as well, hopefully.
Bring the blue lights.
Yeah.
Maybe. We'll see.
So you're heading off on a little bit of a Canadian jaunt after this. You mentioned this is the start of a month-long trip.
We're doing, from here we go to Ottawa and then back to a club show in Toronto. Then we're ducking into the States to my two favourite American cities of New York City and Nashville.
Good.
Anyone that follows me online on any of the various social networks will know my passion for my favourite bar on earth in Nashville called Santa's. It's basically a karaoke joint made of 3 trailers. Health and safety regulations don't let anything of the kind exist in Australia, and probably rightly so. But I've actually only been to Santa's, my favourite bar on earth, alone, or on solo tours, or I've never actually taken the band. So this trip to Nashville will be the first time I take Mark to Santa's.
I'm looking forward to it.
Hopefully it lives up to expectation.
I know, it's like this is the best karaoke bar in the world, so I've heard.
That in itself is kind of a shitty thing, though. The best karaoke bar in the world is...
Best? Yeah, it's a pretty terrible thing.
Yeah. But so I'll be taking them to all my favourite places in Nashville, and then we continue on and play the Ness Creek Festival, which is probably further north in terms of latitude than anyone's likely to go in their lives. It's sort of, we fly into Saskatoon, which is already incredibly north, and then drive 3 hours north. I don't even know what's up there, except probably Björk wandering around.
And some elk.
Yeah, something like that.
Björk and some milk.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It'll be good. So we're doing that and a bunch of other things, and then heading back home after a month. It'll be fun.
Fantastic. And then, is there any plan? Are there any plans after that?
I think it's new creative horizons. We've we've got a few. We've got some follow-up Melbourne shows. We've sort of been forced to extend our tour a little bit, just because we don't want anyone to miss out on. We're launching this new record, and we don't want anyone to miss out on playing, on seeing us. So we've added a couple of extra Melbourne shows. We've also added a New Zealand weekend, which we'll be doing when we get home. And then we're just going to make some new stuff, probably inspired by elk.
And Björk, yeah,
exactly.
But,
well, thank you for being with us here in Montreal. What a strange and amazing place this is.
Isn't it wonderful?
Any place with gold stools I like.
Yes, we can't actually see them, which is a pity. So I'll just get a little shot of them.
You've ruined the stool. So much for being welcome back into Montreal. Thanks for the chat.
Thanks for the chat.